Hello my crafty friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Corrine Crafts. I hope you are well and as always have been doing some wonderful crafting. Quick make for you today. We're going to be making, oh, I've got quite a bright light on. It looks a bit yellow but it's not, it's orange and blue. We're going to colour this, but if I look at that, I want to show you how to get that gradation of colour from the orange into the blue. It's really simple. We're going to make the background, we're going to bring all the colours together, blue and orange. It is orange, I promise, it's just the light. I've put quite a strong light on. Hope you like that. Let's see how we made it. Okay, so let's get the card made. I've got a piece of watercolour paper here and I've just put some ink on it. I've used my Duet ink pads. So these are just your hybrid water ink pads. So your Tim Holtz distress ink pads would work just as well. But I like the colours, the waterfall and the sunrise. And I thought this is what we're going to sort of do this project around. So with that in mind, I found a couple of alcohol pens. I have got Fair Skin Blend and Orange Blend, because when you get to about number 8 of Fair Skin, it's quite orangey. I quite like it. Then I've got Ice Blue, and I've also picked up my True Blue because the True Blue has True Blue 1 in. Now this is probably the pen that causes the most confusion. I know when it came in a craft kit, people saying it was dry and it didn't have any ink in. It's a really light one. I'm going to use it almost as a blender, but with a little bit of colour. So we'll see how that goes. So I'll put those over there because we don't need those for a minute. I've also got my Memento ink pad because that's a dye-based one and we're sort of doing watery colour bits. So I thought that would be a good one so it wouldn't react. So what we're going to do is, as I said, I put some blue down, sprayed lots of water on and put it on. The only reason I've done that in advance is just so that it could dry. And then I put some masking tape. I've got some really fine, 10mm masking tape. And I've just put it round the edge. I did it after I put the background on. So yeah, we'll still have the blue and the orange showing, but whatever we're going to do next won't. And I've just taped it to a piece of card. So what I thought is nice new worktop. So I thought to protect it a little bit, I've got just a craft mat. So I've got my ink pads. And the other thing I've got is I've actually got a big one. I don't know why I'm not using it. I've just got a foam mat to put that on like that. So the things I've done is I've found quite a few stamps that I've got. And I like this one. This one is a All and Create one. But I love this the flower on like an arrow. Looks really nice. I like the sentiment. Be kind as well. You've seen me use these, some background stamps before. This one is Funky Fossil and it's got loads of really good bits on. It's got numbers, letters, script, some nice circles, some more numbers. Yeah, some really useful ones for backgrounds. Now these are some floral ones, but I'm going to be using some of the butterflies. Oh yeah, I've got some butterflies here that I thought might be quite useful as well there, and some more sort of background ones and some splats. So we're just going to use as much as we think appropriate as we go along. So let's see where we go, shall we? All right, now the other thing I'm going to be using is I'm going to be using some masking tape. Not masking tape, this isn't masking tape. What's this? This is washi tape. Gosh, I forgot that. And I picked it up in the orangey colours. So we're going to do blue, but I'm going to pick this up in the orange sort of tones as well. But I'll do that in a little while because I'm going to put that... No, actually, what I think I might do is I might put this on here. Let's put this on where I want it to go. Just there. Okay, I'll pop it on where I think it's going to go. I might have to lift up a little bit of a minute. And I'm going to put some of this one down here. And I'll put a little bit on down at the bottom. Just down here. Just randomly putting on little bits. I might have to pick some up in a minute because what I quite like to, I'll do that first. I'm going to peel that back. And then I'm going to let me get some of these. I love these. I love these circles. So I'm going to do all of this with a rock block. I'm not going to use a stamping platform. So we're just going to, oh, sorry, excuse the noise. We're just going to have a play and create some gorgeous sort of backgrounds. So this says Imagine. That's a thing there. Was it Imagine? Was it Image? So I'm going to pop that onto there. Then I'm going to find my black ink pad. And we can pop that just here. And I'm just going to stamp that. I'm going to have to turn that around because I put it on the way I put it on. And I'm just going to pop that. So it's right in the line of that washi tape. That's fine. That's what I wanted. There we go. So I'm going to bring the washi tape up to the edge. Yeah, I love the torn washi tape. And then I'm going to bring it around here. Look at that. That tear fits beautifully, doesn't it? And then we can tear it just there. Right. That will work really well. Now I'm going to start doing what I was going to do. I'm going to put some more washi tape up at the top in a bit, but we'll just start. We'll go through the other bits, but I just wanted to put that one on there. So let's have a look. I've got some script. Oh, have I got a larger? Yes, we'll use this larger script. There we go. There we go. Just a large script. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to just ink up one edge. And I'm going to use inking up the edge that's sort of nicely shaped. I'm not going to put any ink on that side at all. And then we're just going to... I put it the right way around. Trying to see. It's not real words, but I want it to look right. So let's just then sort of ink to there. There we go. Letters slant in that direction, don't they? So I think that's going to look better. Just like that. Oh, we've got a bit there, it doesn't matter. And then let's have a look what else we've got. Well, we've got the blue ink out. Let me just put that one back. Oh, I can use one of these. Oh, let's do this with this. This is something I tried earlier. So I'm going to get this one and I'm going to go orange on that side. And then I'm going to go blue on that side. I tell you what I also want to do is I want to get some more masking tape. I'm going to get, is that the same size? I think it is. I'm just going to get some sort of boring masking tape a minute. I'm just going to cover up that washi tape just so that I don't stamp onto it because I don't want to. There we go. Right. Okay. So where's my bit there? So I've got blue and orange on here and we're just going to stamp it round there. I'm trying to overlap everything. So we've got some orange bits and some blue bits. That looks really nice. Oh, there's another one of these that's quite nice. Let's go with that one. It's quite a dotty one. So let's pick up. I tell you what, I keep thinking of all the different bits I want to do. Off that Funky Foster one is a sentiment. So let's put that on first. You never know how this is going to come out. It's going to look different every single time. So let's put this on here. And I'm just going to print just down the side. Here, look. Enjoy the process. There we go. And then I'm going to get some masking tape. And I'm just going to cover that up. If you want it... You can ink over it, really doesn't hurt. But for what I want to do, I just want to keep that clean. So where's that one that I just put on that I was going to do? This dotty one here. So I'm going to do this dotty one. This is what I love doing, just playing and seeing what you can create. Creating your own sort of, it's a bit sort of scrapbooky, creating those images. You could be adding water. Oh, look at that. So it's all nice background on there. What else have I got? I've got, oh, these are good off this one, this background one. So let's come in with this one. Let's start overlapping some of my colours. So let's start coming in with some oranges. I'm going to do a lot of overlapping before we've finished. And we're going to overlap this just here. There we go. Oh, look, if I do that the right way, this one, I can bring it and just turn it the other way. Look, it's got a little bit there. So I can almost line them up and create my own sort of stamp effect. That looks nice, doesn't it? What else have we got? Oh, we've got this checkerboard. That was the word I was looking for. Checkerboard. That will look nice too. Let's bring that in. Oh, come on. There we go. That didn't ink up very well then, did it? There we go. And then I can bring that over here. There we are. And then what else have I got? Oh, I've got, oh, I know. Let's have a go with some of these numbers. I like these numbers. Now, what I'm going to put a focal point on here. So all we're doing at the moment is creating a nice background, because you're not going to see all of this. So it might look a little bit harsh, some of it at the moment, but it will all work out. Now you can see now why it's good to have that masking tape on. There we go. Look at that. I love that vintage feel to it. So now let's just start building up a few more bits. Let's come back in with that one again. Right, we did it in blue up at the top, so let's have a go with it with the orange. I'm only using 2 ink pads, but I think it really, really works. And we're layering up. Look, we're going one thing over another. I think we could do with some of this one over here. Just like that. So it's just all about creating those backgrounds. And then that came off there, didn't it? Let's use some more of these. I've got art, or like that. Let's put that on. You could put these on with colour actually, that would look really nice. But let's just do that. You can see how well the rock block works for this, can't you? Really, really does. And then I just find it easy. I line them, you see, I try and line them up with the block, because if they're straight, it's going to help me with my stamping. So this is like a reverse stamp, which is another nice effect. Let's come here. There we go. So we've got that one. What else do I want? I definitely need some more bits. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to do, actually I might do some more numbers, because I like these. Let's put that on to there. And then this is nice to have a bit different. Let's come off the edge here. There we go. You can see just, look at, oh, it's very different to the other ones, isn't it? Nice. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to come in now with, right, I'm going to get my butterflies. So these, so I'm going to find, I'm going to use that one, I think, because I don't want too big. What other one should I use? Let's use that one and that one. And I'm just going to pop, you'll see why. We do so many things with butterflies, don't we? Butterflies just work. Oh, have I got a funny bit in here? Because I keep getting missed stamps. And that's the thing, if you use your rocker block, you can't go back in. But never mind, we can work with it. See, that's worked. That'll just go all. What's it if I try and put another one on top? So we'll leave it. I had some small butterflies, didn't I? Let's come in with some small butterflies. Right, let's use this one. There we go. Just going to test that onto a piece of paper, because I don't know if that's, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's a nice stamp, isn't it? Okay, just looked a little bit, wasn't sure. Let's put one up there. And then let's do one down there. I think I want another one. Actually, I might have a blue one, because there's some black on there. It might come out quite nice, actually. Let's do, no, don't do that. Let's do, where am I going to put that? Oh, yeah. I like that. You can still see everything, can't you? Right, so the next thing I want to do, once I've done that, let's put that back. I'll lose it, is I've just got on this sheet, it was a rare earth one, but you get splats on lots and lots and lots of your stamp collections. So I'm sure you've got some splats. So let's just go around and fill in some of the gaps with some splats. I'm going to do blues and oranges and mix and match it completely. And I love how, by putting that background on, we've not got that harsh white. Now, I could be, I'm being a bit lazy here, I could actually have changed the splat with every one. But I didn't, did I? let's see the blue one. I love splat ink pads. Well, they're not ink pads, stamps. I knew what I wanted to say. Yeah, I love splat ink pads because they just sort of give you that control where you perhaps couldn't otherwise control it if you were just doing it with ink. So yeah, I think they're a really, really good addition to your crafty stash. Just adding on a few more. I might have to go back in with some different orange ones in a minute. So that's nice, putting the blue on top of the blue. I tell you what I might do, because that butterfly didn't come out properly. Let's do a splat over the middle. Then it looks a bit better, doesn't it? Let's find another one. Oh, that's a nice one. I think we need some oranges. So let's do some oranges. As I said, you can be doing all sorts of different effects with these. You could be spritzing them. You could be doing lots of different effects. I just love doing this. So yes. And yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're enjoying what we're doing. I'm trying to do lots of different types of craft, you know, card designs, so that it's not always the same. It's not always easy, but you know, keep trying to come up with new designs and new techniques, just to keep it a little bit interesting. Okay, I think, is there anything else I needed to put into that one? I think I've just about got enough on there because we've not finished yet. We'll be doing some more bits. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this masking tape off and hope, yeah, the washi tapes, look at that, the washi tape stayed nice and fresh underneath. There we go. Oh, I like that. There we go. And then I'm going to get the other washi tape and see if there's some room up here. So I put a little piece there. I was going to put another piece there, but it's not really room. I might just come up here and put a bit just there. That was quite opaque, isn't it? Oh, let's take this off as well. This is a really good masking tape. It doesn't seem to catch. There you go. So that's brought my words back out to the front, hasn't it? Right. Okay. We're going to leave it like that for a minute. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's take off the masking tape so we don't leave the masking tape on any longer than need be. And you can see, look, it just means, so the liquid ink went down, but it just means that, like here, if I show you this, there you go. The stamping will all just finish in a nice, neat line. I like that. I can move that out. I don't need that anymore. Whoops. Let's caught the paper. Not all the way. It'll be fine. And then we've got... This is why you have to sort of make sure the ink's dry before you put it on. Otherwise it does catch, does peel. There we go. There we go. How about that? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? How you like that? Really enjoyed putting that together. So that is going to go on to a card base. So I've got a card base, and all I've done here is, because my card is now getting a bit more precious, I've just taken out the centre. We call it gutting it. I know some people don't like that. So I've done card base orange, a white sheet, and then some blue. And again, with the blue, I just took out the centre so that I can use that on another project. And then on the back, this is a Sticks 2 roll. I'm just going to bring it in. It's huge. Oops, something stuck to it. Let me see if I can get that in. There you go. Look at that. So it's a massive, massive roll, and it's a lovely thin one, and it's thin that way. So this will be brilliant if you're doing shakers. You might want to put a couple of layers on, but yeah, it's really, really good. So I've put a fair few bits on, but look at how easy this comes off the back here. I love this. Sticks to. Now, last time I checked, the only place you could get this was the Sticks 2 website, so go and have a look on there. Right, left that the right way up, and then I can put that one on there like that, and then I can bring this in, and I'm just going to pop that on there. The other thing, oh, before we do that, change of plan, we're going to put a faux border on. Let's come down here. we've talked about this before. If you want to do them straight, that's absolutely fine, but they need to be very straight. If you don't think you can do straight, do it wiggly. It covers up a multitude of sins. You can see I'm trying not to. Right, so that's one layer. It's nice to develop your own style of border. There are lots of different ones that you can do. You can do dots and dashes. I'll do that one time because that's another one I quite enjoy doing. But just develop your own style of border. It's really good fun to do. I really enjoy it. And then you can just add a faux border. Oh yeah, that's really brought it together. And then I often just put little crosses at 2 corners, just like that. Happy with that, really like that. Just brings it together for me. So let's get some tacky glue and put that over the back. Right, so we've got a lovely background, loads of detail on, but we've not really got a very big, major focal point on this. So I'm going to put that onto there. Oops, peeling off my washi tape. Actually, seeing that, I'm going to peel that one off. And what I'm going to do, it's not strong enough colour. I'm going to get a piece of the orange. I'm going to pop that one. There we go. On there like that. A bit stronger, isn't it? Let's bring it down here so it looks like it's followed through there. So that's straight line down there. And we're going to stop before that butterfly. There we go. So it's just like a line. Should we take it off the 5? I think that'll look better, won't it? I'm not going to cut it as such, just sort of there. Now I prefer that, it's a bit stronger. So we've got some washi tape across here just to add a little bit. If you've got some real, let's see if I've got a fine one in the orange. I bet I have. Oh yes, because I've got that little gap. So let's put a really, oh look, I've just literally got this out the drawer, but that works. Oh yes, I like that. Just add in that extra little bit of detail. Okay, let's move that away. I'm going to take this out of the way because we don't need it. So the bit I'm going to do now is I'm going to create my focal point for the front. And you've seen we've used the orange ink pads. So let's now have a go with the stamp. So let's just move all of the, not the stamp, yes, still a stamp, but a butterfly stamp. Let's put a, oh, I didn't use this one again. I forgot about it. I meant to put this on and I've not left myself a space. No. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to put that arrow flower on and I forgot. Never mind. Okay, so what have I got? I have got a piece of, here we go, just stamping card. That's alcohol ink card, and I've got a butterfly stamp. Again, my Inklicious one. You've seen me use this a couple of times. And again, I'm going to come in with my memento. Now, I don't have a die to go with this. And let me have a look on here. Does it have a die? It doesn't say. No, it doesn't say it has a corresponding one. It could have, I don't know. But I just hand cut it out. It takes 2 minutes. So let's put that on. There we go. Isn't that lovely? Really, really lovely. Now, some people sort of leave that to dry a little bit. Some people just go in straight away. It's entirely up to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my orange blend. I'm going to go with my lightest orange, which is still quite strong. And I'm just going to colour up from the centre. Nice little flicky movements. Now, that wing is over the top there. So I want quite a bit just here, just there. And then we can put that on. Now, remember with alcohol pens, as the alcohol evaporates, it goes a bit paler. I'm just putting a little bit of extra darkness just there. So then I'm going to come in with my Fair Skin. I want Fair Skin 8, which is the darkest one. And I'm just going to blend in to there. Just like that. And what you can then do is just blend over. So what you're doing is every time, if you go over a dark colour with a lighter colour, you are effectively bleaching it out with the alcohol in it. Because if you think about it, a lighter colour has a lot more alcohol in it. So can you see, all I'm doing is I'm bleaching out that darker orange. So what I can then do is I can just come down here again and then just intensify that a little bit. I often do it in a few sort of switches. So yeah, you've sort of taken it out. Oh, that's the light one, I think. That's the dark one. Yeah. You've taken it out and I've put a little bit back in, but just sort of bringing that together. Okay, so that's my orange. Then I'm going to get my blue. So I only want True Blue 1. I'm going to do the rest with IB, Ice Blue. And I'm going to go Ice Blue 2. And I'm just going to go across here. And Ice Blue 2, look at that for colour match. Remember that blue that I've used? Look at that, perfect. I love that colour match. So let's just come down here, bring that down. And then here it will be darker under there. And then we'll just bring it down. So around the edges, I'm going to go with the 2. And then just there. Then I'm going to get Ice Blue 1. And there isn't much of a colour difference between this. There is a little bit. I don't know, you possibly can't see it on the screen, but I can see there is a tiny bit of difference. So I'm blending them into each other. Don't worry about this line. We're going to get rid of this line in a minute. And we're just going to blend those in like that. And while I've got the pen in my hand, I'm going to get Ice Blue 3. And I'm just going to go down the centre. There we go, just like that. Okay, don't need to do anything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my True Blue 1 and I'm just going to go. So as I said, it's almost a blender pen. So all we're doing is we're moving that blue. So we're moving that blue at the edge using the True Blue 1 because that's about the palest blue you can get. And all it's going to do is just move that colour, and I'm going to come to the orange, and it's just going to blend the blue into the orange. It might take a few minutes to sort of get it there, but you can see eventually, look, that orange there, look, it's blending and it's blending up into the blue. Can you see how it's dragging it and making that card there slightly orange? And it's just going to blend so that 1 minute you're on orange and then the next minute you're on blue. Just remember, it will all change again as it dries. So I'm just going to get my Ice Blue and I'm just going to intensify. So I'm using that 2 again. I'm just going to bring that down a little bit to give me that, and I'm going to bring it down here where it's got the other wing over the top. Let's just bring it down. You can always add in a little bit more. Remember, yes, I am taking away when I'm using that blender, but it's harder to take it away than it is to add. So that's what we're always thinking about. Just bringing it in. So that bleached it out, and now we're just going to make sure it's bleached out a bit again. And how about that? How about that? Does that look absolutely gorgeous? And if you just keep working on it and then trim it out, that's been trimmed out by hand. So you can see we've gone from one to the other. Doesn't that look stunning? I really like that. So all I'm going to do now, let's give it a little bit of a shape. Little bit of a shape. I just thought this was a really nice, easy card for a Sunday morning. And we're going to pop that over here. Let's get our tacky glue. You saw I used this one before with some acetate. We're just going to use it just on its own this time. Tacky glue, let it just catch. And then I'm putting it there. Now, I've deliberately not put it on top of the washi tape because I sometimes find washi tape could pull up, and also the glue is harder to stick to it. So we've got that there. And then you've seen me use all of my sentiments. So I've just grabbed another sentiment, and we're just going to pop that across there. You could do 2, you could do 3, it's entirely up to you. And as it's me, we're going to come in here with a few gems. So let's just pick up a couple of gems. Make sure you can still see what I'm doing. Oh, flip that one over. Oh, that one's jumpy. I'm going to try and find really good places to put them. Different size gems to give different effects. My washi tape there was just lifting. If you find your washi tape lifts, don't be afraid to go in with a little bit of glue. Really doesn't hurt. No one's going to be able to tell, and at least your washi tape will be stuck down. It's better than having washi tape lifted, although I'm not putting anything else. There is a little bit of that on there on that washi tape, but other than that, I'm trying to avoid putting bits on to the washi tape. I love that, using all the different size gems really works. Oops, drop that one. Let's see if I can turn that round. Let's go. Dear me, if I could actually hold on to the gems, it would help, wouldn't it? There we go. And that'll do. I think that will... Oh, I've just seen a space that would appreciate one. There we go. And that is today's card. I don't know the theme. The theme for today's card is just have fun, but blue and orange. I don't know where the colours came from in my head. I just thought that would look really nice. What do you think? I'll bring it down a bit. What do you think? So you've got the dimension, but it's going to fold fairly flat for postage. That's going to pick up. I really like that. A little bit different. A little bit sort of scrapbook meets greetings card. Yeah, really like that. Now, some of these that I've done with stamps, you could be doing with a pen if you feel confident. But yeah, I'm always on the lookout for stamps and things for the background. I really like that. Lovely colours. And that is today's make. So I hope you like that. If it inspires you to have a go, then please make sure you share those with me. Look at that. I think that looks lovely, which is actually give you a clue of something I'm probably going to do next. Like half a butterfly. It's in my head. I'll see if I can get it to come to life. But yes, if you do make anything inspired by this, you know, sort of creating your own backgrounds like that and just putting your butterfly on. You could put a couple of butterflies. It's entirely up to you. It could be a flower. It could be whatever you wanted. Then please make sure you share them with me. Links are down at the bottom in the description. And yeah, anything you can click on is really beneficial. So until next time, thank you for watching that. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.